All right. Recording now. So welcome to the March 23rd Google, well, not Google, Hangout now for mobile CSP. As usual, we'll start with introductions. Taylor, do you want to go first?
Sure. So my name is Taylor. I teach at University High School in Hartford. And we started 6-8 today, but I kind of veered off what it's supposed to be. I know I'm supposed to do it with Android Mash, but my poor kids are so done with remaking Android Mash. So I just asked them today. They have today and they have Wednesday, so you'll see it if you come Wednesday. They have to create any app that has to do with data persistence, and a lot of people are actually not doing games, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of people are coming up with to-do lists or assignment pads or things like that, which is awesome, especially because that's what we chose to do when we did our project at the end. So it's actually something that I can be more helpful with because I know I'm not as good at games as I tried to be with stuff like that.
Sounds great. I can't wait to visit. So I'll see you Wednesday.
Perfect.
Betsy. I don't know what happened to Melissa, but Betsy.
I'm here.
She's here, yeah.
Oh, now I see you. Go ahead. Betsy's next, though, on my pictures list.
So you want Melissa or me?
You.
Okay. I'm on semesters, so I'm going back to the beginning. And today I just finished error checking and parity in chapter 3. And tomorrow I start on Magic 8 Ball. So I've got Magic 8 Ball and Map Tour left for chapter 3.
Sounds good. To see you again soon, I promise.
I'm hearing any voice. That's what happened to me last time. Let me set it.
Melissa?
Yes, I am on lesson 6-4. So we are working on the list of lists and the list picker. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So that's kind of what's going on with my program.
I need to see it because when you're not here, that's what happened to me last time. I didn't know what.
Hi, Chinma.
Me?
Yep.
Michael Wilkos, Hall High School. We just started the lists of lists today. I think it's either 6-4 or 6-5. And I spent a long time reviewing Blown to Bits Chapter 4 just because they were so interested with all the copyright stuff that had gone on. Like just recently, like there was a big thing, like the Robin Thicke song was found to be infringing on like a song Marvin Gaye. And so everybody was, jazzed up about talking about that. And then we started talking about AT&T throttling internet and controlling your signals in ISP, and talked a lot about net neutrality as well, even though we'll get to the internet. But it was a very good, lengthy discussion. I think we spent like 2.5 days in class talking about it just because they just wanted to keep the conversation going. And today was the first day we got back to it. But yes, partway through Unit 6, and it's a full year course.
I think sometimes you just have to let it go when they really get interested. Because it's, yeah, the curriculum's great, but when you get enthusiasm, go with it. I totally am there with it.
Yeah, and I think too it changes. Like one year they'll be into this, and then the next year it'll be something else, and you just never know. But I think you're right, Betsy. You just, when you get the chance, you just have to go for it.
Yeah, because it's part of what makes us not found yet by Common Core. That nasty, icky word. I love not being found by Common Core.
Thank you, Mike. I hear from Grace that things are going well, and I did see that your boys are signing up for the event, so that's good. And I'll talk more about that next month with everyone. Chinma, are you still here?
Yeah. Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Chinma.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Good here as well.
It's fine. I'm alive. Yeah, I just came back now, so I joined you late. I'm sorry.
No problem. We're just getting started with introductions.
Yeah.
All right. So, and everybody knows I'm Pauline. Today we just started in at Trinity's Mobile CSP. We just started talking about logo. So we're on logo 2, I think it is now, and the students are actually doing what would be a third project, but it's in between create 1 and create number 2. So they're doing something that's just location aware. Since we have more time to kind of work with them, and we can put more responsibility on them as college students. So they're going to be working on another app. So good.
What unit is that, Pauline?
Right now we're in Unit 5, and we're just saying to go ahead and start making another app while we do Unit 5. So they're doing a project while doing Unit 5.
Yeah, because you end quite a bit earlier than we end.
Yeah.
You really have to push it along.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, great. I don't think anybody else joined us yet, right? I'm not missing anyone.
Can I bring up 2 things that are happening this week that are kind of cool?
Sure, because next is updates and announcements. Sure.
Has anybody else gotten the email on the code blue hack happening at Yale this weekend?
No.
I can send, Pauline, I'll send you an email. It's a guy from Yale sent it to my guy at school, and it's code blue. Oh, let me look at the site. It came up on a Twitter first. Anyway, I'll find it and I'll get back in the meeting because I don't want to hold people up looking for it. That and at Hartford Public High School, there is the first robotics competition, and we won the regional, the district one up in Reading. So this is our second one, and we're hoping to place well. So if you can come and cheer my team on, it's Rage Robotics. And I know that like all the schools around here have robotics teams. So it'd be kind of cool if we could get the CSTA people down there and connecting up the schools, because that's kind of cool.
When is that taking place?
That's taking place Saturday and Sunday at Hartford Public High School.
Okay.
So who of us is over there? Somebody's over there.
Mike
I teach in
McCaughlin.
Hartford. We have a robotics team, but I'm not at Hartford Public. That's what's Steve and
No, Mike McCausland, bestie. Remember Mike?
Yeah, I remember Mike.
Yeah, he's at Hartford Public High.
Yeah, but Steve is at Berkeley, so he is part of the Berkeley.
oh okay.
Yeah, it's just I don't really care what team it is. It's just getting us all together to cheer for the kids is the main thing. And you know, the big thing is not about winning; it's about being there. So
it's about kids getting experience.
Mm-hmm.
it's codeblue.yhack.org. And I'm going to forward it to Pauline right now, to Mobile CSP right now.
How long is it for?
Let's see. This poster doesn't say, it just says at Yale on March 28th, one day, all day event. Build your own website, free food all day, no coding experience required. So I'll forward the email, and I think you have to register to find out when it is, which is kind of stupid. Let's see if the guy that sent it to Robert Tung.
So that's this Saturday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's at Evans Hall on 165 Whitney Avenue from morning until late afternoon. So I'm going to forward this one to Mobile CSP.
Okay.
Thank you, Betsy.
Okay, I have an update too.
Sure.
This week we went for the NC WIT Awards, the Aspirations Awards. Jackie had one of her students there. Tim Barron had 6 girls. Take this thing off. Try that like this. Who? Oh God, my brain has gone. Now, 4 of my students were there, but I think we all need to try to. Raul was there. Raul had a student who was honored. I think somehow we need to give all our girls a chance to participate in these things or tell them about it, because it's really supposed to be something you use to encourage girls. And I'm sure it will attract more girls to your classes. NC which does a lot to honor girls. They invite them, their principal, the teachers, their parents, and they just give them a good dinner and say, you are important, you are doing something cool. So
I'm trying to get, I have a real problem, Chinma,
yeah.
because having a semester class makes it very, very hard to do activities like that. So I'm trying to get a programming club set up.
No, Betsy, what's the activity? It's just they complete a form in the form is open from September 15, and I think it closes around October 15th. So the girls just apply for the award. It takes time, they write some essays, but that's good. Yeah, but if they do it and say what they've done in computing, they get the award. So you don't need to do anything with them. It's just, if they use you as their reference, as their teacher, then when they apply, they send you an email to confirm that that girl is, or the student is in your class.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the student is honored, then they invite you for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I think,
yeah, Melissa, go on.
I think the key is to start early and to get the girls. I was sort of behind, I got behind, and then by the time I caught on to this, it was it was close to being too late. So I need that. I'm going to be on it early. I think that this is something you have to have on your plate and ready to go in August to start recruiting your girls so that you're ready to go right in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even this doesn't need an activity. It's like the girls that are in your class now who are juniors. By next year, they would have done something they can write about, how they feel about technology and computer science.
You mean these are girls that you have now that you'll have do this next year?
Yeah, like girls you have now, or who start with you in September, who have anything they think they've achieved in computer science, can apply. It's called an aspirations award. It's like, I understand where technology is going, and I think computer science is going to make a major impact in people's lives. And then they write up whatever they think they have done towards helping them use this new environment.
Yeah.
So it's just completing a form. They don't need to do anything. That's different from Technovation.
Okay.
Technovation challenge is a 12-week challenge where they build an app. That one requires time, but this one is just, look at the girls you have in your class, 9 to 12, who are doing computer science, encourage them to apply. So they bring them in and they tell them why they should continue.
Okay. Oh yeah, that sounds good. My problem is that all my girls are seniors. I don't have any junior girls, so I won't have anybody coming back next year that has been through computer science already.
Okay, so next year you can use it to recruit. Mike, there's somebody in your school who wrote to me. Her name is
Hema Patel.
Yes. So she should apply for it.
Okay.
Yeah, even if she told me she would take computer science next year. So I told her that you have good computer science program in your school. So she said she will take it next year. But even if her enthusiasm is enough for her to apply for that award.
Okay.
Chinma.
Yeah.
One of my students asked after you today, Joseph Vinoy.
Yeah.
Did correct last year, came back to our school this year, and is going back to correct next year. You should be seeing him.
Okay. Why is he coming back?
Because he said there's more math and science there, which is true.
Yeah.
He said, unfortunately, though, there's more computer science in Holland. So, got you beat there, kiddo.
Which Craig school is he at?
Yours.
And he says there's more computer science in your school than in our school.
Yes. I offer 4 courses. How many do you offer?
All right. I think we
Okay.
should try to bring this back to any updates that might be going on.
Sorry.
Thank you, Chinma and Betsy, for sharing. And then Mike, Taylor, Melissa, do you have anything that you wanted to share for updates or announcements, anything that you know is going on?
Just the random hacks of kindness that you had mentioned earlier.
Yep. So I did say handling random hacks of kindness at Trinity. So I've spoken to you about having a mentor involved, which I think has been a couple of you. We can talk about that, but that's for upper elementary and middle school students.
Anybody who is free that same day can help me at my school. I'm hosting the regional pitch for Technovation Challenge. So that's for high school.
When is that, Chinma?
Same day,
Okay.
April 25, Saturday. So if you're free, I had
What's the
registered.
date?
That's one of our competition dates, unfortunately.
But what is the date? Do we know?
Saturday, April 25th.
Okay.
Quinnipiac University Programming Contest that day.
It seems like everything is that day.
Yes. It's unfortunate. So I have to divide myself into 2.
Hello?
One part will go to Quinnipiac, the other part will be at my school.
I haven't gotten any volunteers for the Quinnipiac one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our town is doing an innovation fair that day, and my students are already committed to doing something at the high school for this town-wide innovation fair. So
Yeah, that's good.
that leaves us out.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have.
We haven't said hi to Jim yet.
Hi, Jim.
Hi,
Jim, how are you?
how you doing? I'm not staying on long.
Where are you, Jim?
Where am I? Home.
No, in the program, Jim.
What do you mean? Where? What do you mean?
What lesson?
Unit, section.
Finishing up that innovation paper.
We'll talk.
Why?
That's
I'll
actually,
share. I got some pretty horrible ones, and I think I'm gonna have some good ones on that innovation paper. But
I've got some thoughts on that. So
yeah, we'll talk about that one. Well, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm not, like I said, I've never been a big proponent of this paper in the computer science thing. They get enough of it in all the other AP classes, their English and stuff like that. So I would have preferred the data project personally, but
You know,
you know, got to do what you got to do. So
I
okay.
think it's one they know how to grade.
How do your students react to the data section altogether?
Wait,
the what section?
Unit 6.
6. We haven't got there yet.
I don't think anything's
One class is starting tomorrow.
Oh, this is your second course.
This is yeah. I have 2 classes. I haven't got to Unit 6. Last year, kids, I did the best with it. It was awesome. This year, I haven't got there yet, but because I'm so far behind, hey, the data project, which is optional, means that's going to be cut.
Well, we did have a little bit of snow, Jim.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if I have to cut something, that's going to be the thing that has to get cut. So.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Around, hello.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Hey, Taylor,
Yeah.
did you read my email?
Yeah, and I talked to Sarah today. She said she's still talking it over with her mom, and then she's gonna get back to you.
I'm sorry about that. They for lack of a better term, I don't know. There was some miscommunication, but
No, that's fine. I mean, she's just talking it over, just ride wise and things like that. So I'm sure she'll get back to you soon.
yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm taking less of a hit on money too because I'm giving it back to some of the kids. I'm giving it back to the kids. So
That's nice.
yeah. So all right. So yeah, I need to know soon. She'll get back to me soon enough. It'd be great.
Sure. I'll remind her again tomorrow.
All right. Cool.
All right. and what Jim was just talking about is the Connecticut Science Center. It's happening every Saturday in April. So that was an update. We talked about that a bit, I think, last time. Aaron, you want to give us an update on, real quickly, briefly, what lesson you're on?
Okay, Aaron from Ford High School in Milford, Connecticut here, teaching mobile app design. I am done with Unit 6, done with Unit 5, and right now we're doing our creative project number 2. It's more of an independent project right now. The students are either working individually or in pairs. Most of them are working in pairs of 2 to 3, and I have one group that's working in a group of 4, but that's sort of going to be split into 2, I think, because 2 members of the group are wanting to do their own thing. But everybody has their own individual thoughts and ideas of what they're going to do. They're all writing it out, and they're taking screenshots slowly, and they're testing their apps out on their tablets slowly. I keep encouraging the students to use the tablets because for whatever reason, some students don't tend to use the tablets. I don't get it. I'm like, they don't test their apps out. I'm like, you guys need to test your stuff out. So
Yeah.
they just don't grab it. I'm like, guys, these are like $400. Grab it, test it, use it. But some of them are using the emulators. So I'm like, okay, that's good too. That's fine. But I think a lot of them want to program a lot more and get more involved with it, and they know what it's going to do. And then I think they're going to grab the tablet and then test. And I keep telling them, test as you go along.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get like all of a sudden a brick wall hits their face and, oh no, why doesn't this work? Oh no, why doesn't that work? Da, da, da. Hey, Mr. C. You know, I started it earlier this year than last year. I started it before break, about 3 weeks before break, for April break that we have here at school. I noticed when I did that after break, the kids were totally checked out, and they were not doing apps. They were just like, all right, what else do I need to do? All right, I'll make an app, you know, frog jump over the log or something, you know what I mean? And it wasn't a quality app, and I want to get them before the summer hits and all that sort of stuff. So they're working hard on it, and some interesting apps that are coming out. I'll be honest, some of them are pretty inventive. I'm getting some kickback from my seniors right now about the attitude of everything's already made. Why do I need to do this? You know, there's so many apps out there. There's about 500 million apps. What is there that's not done? You know, this app is never going to be, you know, important. You know, if I want to do something, I'm going to just Google it. Or if there's something else, I'm like, I'm going to just do this. So I'm trying to tackle that in a interesting manner and trying to see, maybe, does anybody have any thoughts on that? Like, how do you?
Well, basically, I'll give you a story, and you can show them the video. I'll send you the video that I sent. I had the Hartford Board of Education give me a call the other day. Said, hey, we liked your kid's presentation. We paid a vendor buku bucks last year to do something similar to the emergency messenger app that your kids did, but they didn't come through, and we'd be interested in hiring your kids and having them create an app for the Hartford Public School System.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, so yeah, there are kind of these ideas out there, but they don't come off the ground or they don't work. So here's one app that kids just made as part of their final project. They've won competitions. They've won competitions, and now it could be turned into something that actually gives them a job over the summer to develop this app.
Okay.
So
it's more or less
get from the principal's meeting just do a search for me and you'll see it.
So you're saying it's mostly getting the community involved and having them do a local app rather than a national app, I guess, if you will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's how it started off small. This whole idea of the emergency messenger app started with my principal during the final project getting on and saying, hey, we have a lockdown, and it turned out to be a raccoon in the courtyard. Okay, and then it kept on rolling and rolling from there.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
other people how do you guys kickback from students who are saying everything's out there already, it's done already, I don't need to do this is stupid. Nobody uses App Inventor.
A lot of the seniors are getting tiresome, and they're starting to check out. And building off of what Jim said, there was an email a little while back that I held on to for one of the days when they were getting a little rambunctious, I guess you could say. As I said, let me just bring this up, and it was the app that was basically like $1.34, and it had been downloaded 10,000 times. And I'm like, let's do the math and see how much money they have now from this app that they built in school. And when they started seeing how much it was, they're like, okay, and that was built with App Inventor. I'm like, yeah, that was built with App Inventor, and it kind of brought them back into it.
Can you send me the link? Or
Yeah, could you send us all the link?
Yeah.
What it was? 'Cause
We
I was-
probably all need that
Yeah.
when we come
Oh,
back from break.
absolutely. I'm counting the weeks. Imagine what the seniors are doing.
Oh,
I got kids who are telling me right now to my face that like I already got into school. What do I need to do? I'm done for the rest of the year. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but they can get out of school. I had a kid have that happen. Jim, you were going to send me a copy of the AIA for the app?
Didn't I? I sent you a link. I sent you a link to their website, and it's all on that website.
Okay, I'll double check because I don't think
It's at the bottom because they have the barcode up there, and the APK and the AIA are there. Okay.
All right. Okay. I think what I'm going to do now is to send you guys the new Hangout link, and we can just start the final part of the Hangout. I wanted to talk about the Explorer project, and we did bring it up for a second. So I think I'm going to send out the new link for the second part so we don't get cut off. And we'll finish up the remainder of the time, hopefully sharing some good ideas about the Explorer project and other assignments that you guys are doing in the class. Okay?
okay.
All right. So I'm going to put it in the chat. All right. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll see you in a bit.